Hey guys, so today I want to do a speed comparison here between the Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime with Android 4.4 KitKat, and then we do have Sony Xperia E4g, and these are like more low-end devices. But the E4g, the interesting part about that one is that it has 4G capabilities on carrier. So I want to see here in a benchmark comparison also startup speed here, how they do run, because not all people buy the most high-end phones all the time. Let's start them up. And I'm pretty sure both are running on the Android 4.4 KitKat. There also is a value edition of the Grand Prime wearable, which I think is a little bit cheaper. And I don't know if I have it. Maybe I do. So you can see that the E4g is a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact here, and we do get a faster startup here on the Grand Prime, which I also think is a little bit more expensive. And Sony, again, even with, we can see that with their high-end phones, that they tend to be a little bit slower. But then when we are inside of the UI, I gotta say that Sony has a very nice clean UI compared to Samsung's UI here, which I think is a little bit, I mean, it's extremely simple, but it is not as good looking as I think the Sony UI. And the one thing that's better here with the Grand Prime is the display. I gotta say that the display, the colors, white looks more white and stuff like that. That is something that I definitely do enjoy. I enjoy these vibrations also. Here, default on the Samsung phone, you don't get that, which is kind of random. So let's just let's see here. Whoa, look at that lag. Yeah, you do get some random weird lag sometimes here in the E4g. So what we're gonna do here is let's do a benchmark test here, see which one performs better. I think the Snapdragon 410 here, and what are we running here? ARM MT6752. Okay, same kind of memory almost. Mali T760, which is an interesting GPU. I'm pretty sure that one performs really nice in games. I'm also gonna do a Wi-Fi test. If the E4g has better specs, but it feels like it runs a little bit more sluggish in the menus, and that's kind of interesting. Wow, I mean, the E4g, when I look at the displays here, it looks so yellow, the display on the phone. And there also is the Xperia E4 variant as well, which is just E4 in E4g, but without the 4G capability. But if you mostly use your phone with Wi-Fi, then you're not going to notice that of a major difference. And both these phones came out around a year ago. The Grand Prime a little bit earlier, in the end of 2014. Let's see. Okay, single core score 734, a little bit over 2000 in multi-core score. See here what we get on the Grand Prime, which feels like it should get higher. At least that's how the menus feels like. Let's see here. Wow, it has lower. That's very interesting. I also think that the GPU here, as I said, the Mali GPU is very interesting that they have that one inside of this one. It should, I'm pretty sure, perform a little bit better there in terms of games. Maybe I am wrong, but yeah, I think this one has, did it have Snapdragon 305 GPU or Adreno 305 GPU perhaps? Yeah, but that's interesting. And if we check out, for example, the menus here, you can see that you can do one or more thing here on the E4g. See here the lock screen, and again I think that the lock screen looks a little bit better here on the E4g. The interesting part about the Samsung phone here is how it comes with an 8 megapixel camera, which is definitely nice. Has a nice quick focus. Of course not as good as the S6. And this one has a 5 megapixel camera. So, but yeah, the focus is also very nice here. It's almost like it's a little bit more detailed actually, but it's a 5 megapixel camera, so you won't be able to zoom in as much. And it takes a little bit longer to take a photo as well. Yeah, the menus here looks probably a little bit better, I gotta say. It looks a bit more cool, I think, with the Sony UI here. Both these phones, of course, you can take off the back. I'm pretty sure at least this one, maybe? Now I'll get kind of unsure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can take it off. So that's nice. That's something that you can't do that much with newer phones. I mean, they're removing that more and more. Let's see here in a Wi-Fi test as well, what kind of score we are getting. So if I go into speed test, and I'm gonna see settings. This one can connect to my 5G Wi-Fi, but this one doesn't find it. So I guess that's because this one is the E4g, but let's connect to this one so it's the same, even though I can run higher. Let's see. So there we go, connected to the same. And let's fire up this app here. And then make sure they're running on the same. So let's test this server here. And let's start off with the Grand Prime here. Okay, 25, 30, 40. Huh, that's interesting. 50. And then a bit worse here on the upload. Or no, it actually picks up. Very nice. Let's see here if the 4G variant. Whoa, what is it doing in the background? Why is it up? Okay, no, you can't sit and update stuff in the background. Silly phone. I hate this like auto update thing. It sucks. But now I have to redo this. I'm not sure what my Samsung thing is trying to do here. Searching for GPS. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it makes a difference that it's only this 4G thing. Probably just a Wi-Fi or, I mean, carrier. But when you're on home Wi-Fi, it doesn't seem to make a difference. But I wonder if I connect to my 5G variant here, if I get a better speed. So the default that it did pick here. And I can't connect to this 5G variant on this one for some reason. At least it looks like so. Okay, let's try again. Is it gonna get way better now? I don't know. Yes! It actually gets better. Wow. That was interesting. It's almost double the speed. Huh. That's interesting, man. That is interesting. So you can actually get better speeds, it looks like. Maybe not on the upload side. Yes, actually on the upload side as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so you can actually get better speeds here as well, as you did see. So just a quick little look on that. And you can see here also it looks a little bit better here, the Sony UI with themes and stuff. You don't get that in Samsung's simple touchwiz here. You only get that on new Samsung devices for 2016, like Galaxy A3, A5, A7. They have theming options, but then you gotta pay way more money. Yeah, but quickly a video checking that out, of course. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, have an awesome day. Peace.